Morning everyone, it is finally time for my first tournament of the season. Perhaps a little bit later than I should have done because it's the 14th of October. Probably should have started in August because I've missed like a whole load of August tournaments, well, I say a whole load. There's technically only one league challenge I missed in August and a league challenge and a league cup in September. But we're finally here. I say it's a league challenge, they have had trouble sanctioning the tournament, so it might just end up being a casual tournament, but the fact remains, we're still going to Manchester, we're still playing Pokemon today, and it's going to be an excellent day. I was a bit limited on deck choice for today, owing to the fact that I haven't been able to get a lot of cards recently, as you know. So we're piloting a new deck I've built, which is Umbreon GX. It's a deck I've always wanted to try. And I have managed to accumulate the cards for that. I traded for some Umbreon when I was at Birmingham Regionals, so I thought, you know what, let's give this a go. So I've built that list. I bought the remaining cards for it I needed last weekend. They've arrived over the course of this week. Deck's all built, ready to go, and we'll see what today brings. Right, okay, we've just arrived in Manchester. It's currently 11:53. Registration starts at 12 for the tournament, so we've got plenty of time. Should only take us about 10 minutes to walk there. This is actually the first tournament I'm going to at the new Fanboy 3. The last time I went, they were still at the old store when I went in May. So looking forward to seeing the new store, and when we get there I'll show you around it. They weren't wrong when they said it was just around the corner from the old store. It's literally right there, and that looks so much bigger. I can't wait to get in there. Assuming we can actually ever get across the road, like. Here we go. Okay, so all registered, there's 10 masters entered, so we're looking at 4 rounds of Swiss, and the tournament is about to start. Looks like it did get sanctioned, so I think we're all good to go. Okay, so end of round 1, and I lost. I played against Gardevoir GX with Sylveon, but the problem wasn't those, the problem was the Gallade. Just the regular Stage 2 Gallade from Breakthrough with the Premonition ability. My deck is virtually weak to everything. All my deck is weak to that, because like, Umbreon's fighting weak, Tauros is fighting weak, Tapu Koko is fighting weak, everything is weak to fighting. So once the Gallade was set up, I just couldn't find a way to like destroy the Rolls before it could evolve into Gallade, and that was pretty much it really. Lost the first game, and then decked out the second game, and round 2 pairings are up. So okay, so we finished round 2, and I lost again. Played against Golisopod Garbodor this time, and lost again. Lost both games very quickly. I've now got to buy round 3, so round 3 is about to start. This is the view down here today. Pokemon's on this side, Yu-Gi-Oh's on the other side. So I'm kind of just going to chill this round. Phil and I have just worked on a Tauros Garbodor list, which is a new deck we're going to test. It looks quite good. So I'm going to read some 6 prizes articles and just study the metagame a little bit. Okay, so round 4 saw me play Typhlosion and come up with the win. Won the first game really quick, lost the second game, won the third game, so finishing up 2-2 today. So we'll see where I end up on the leaderboard. Okay, so I'm back home now. I got home about 45 minutes ago. So yeah, good day at the League Challenge today, if you can call it a League Challenge. Apparently it wasn't actually sanctioned in the end. They couldn't get it sorted, so it just turned out to be like an ordinary tournament in the end. But it was good. It was good to play again in a tournament situation. Getting used to these 3 rounds of Swiss again, so best of 3 in Swiss. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So yeah, I did get 1 pack for participating. It's in my bag somewhere. And I'm not actually going to bother setting up my whole mat and stuff just for 1 pack. So, I know it's in here. So you'd think I left it near the top. There it is, found it. Okay, so just going to set the camera down here. Can we see the cards there? Just about. It's a Burning Shadows pack, so let's see what we can get. Oh, green code, great. What is it with me and green codes at the moment? Okay, so there is a Charmander, there is Crabrawler, there is Meowth, Stuffle, shout out to Richard, Pansage, Fighting Energy, Electric, Bouffalont, Escape Rope, that's cool, Reverse Holo of Ledybur, and the rare is a Malamar. Not the most exciting pack. One of these days I'm going to start opening packs which have actually got some decent stuff in. So yeah, today was a good day, like I said. And I now know that I will not be taking Umbreon GX to London because whilst it's a fun deck to play, and I did get a couple of neat plays with the Team Skullgrunt when I was which round was that? Round 2 it might have been, I think. Yeah, I think it was round 2. I got a pretty sweet play with the Team Skullgrunt. Played it down first turn. My opponent had to discard DC and Rainbow Energy. The Umbreon GX attack is actually not as good as you might think. I actually preferred the Mad Bull GX on the Tauros that was in the deck. Yeah, so I shall not be taking that deck to London. Back to the drawing board. However, I was working with Phil, who I know from Lancaster, who was there, and we kind of came up with a new deck list together. Just like whacked it out right there. 2 heads better than 1 sometimes. So I'm going to build that and start testing that. It is a Garbodor variant, but I'm not telling you what it's with just yet. Although it has been mentioned on the Burbank City Facebook group this week, or maybe last week. There's so many things you can pair Garbodor with, like, the combinations are endless really, but yeah, so I'm going to build that, test that. Obviously there's only 4.5 weeks left till Internationals. Well, I say 4.5 weeks, because it is Saturday, and technically it's 5 weeks. This time in 5 weeks I will be at the XL, but in terms of me setting off to go down there, it's about 4.5 weeks. So, yeah. So that's going to be it for today, really. I haven't really got anything else for you. I think it's probably come out shorter than normal, but it was only a league challenge. Well, tournament. Whatever. So, yeah. The next event will be pre-release. Next weekend is pre-release. That's the next thing coming up. So that'll be good. At the moment I am going to, well, assuming that everything goes to plan and the places are filled up, I'm going to a pre-release in Liverpool. There's a new game store that's, I don't know how long it's been open, but I went along to a league session the other week. There's actually only me and one other Pokemon player turned up when I went to league there the other week. But I only found them because they advertised their pre-release online. So I signed up for the pre-release, but in the event that I find out there's not hardly any players signed up, I will be tempted to go to Lancaster instead. Or Manchester. I mean, there's a few options. But either way, next weekend I will be going to a pre-release somewhere. Most likely Liverpool, because, you know, pre-releases are popular. Like, even like players who don't really play that much still go to pre-releases and get the new cards. That's what I've heard anyway. So, I'll likely be in Liverpool, but there is a chance, very, 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 very small chance, that I might end up in Lancaster or Manchester. But we'll see. At the moment, it's Liverpool. So, pre-release next weekend. Following weekend, don't know yet. Probably won't be going to anything the following weekend, because I've got quite a few busy weekends coming up. But yeah, pre-release next week, and it's going to be good. So that is it for today. If you want to get in touch with me, you can in the usual ways. Email me, PokemonTrainerNeats@hotmail.com. You can find me on Twitter @PokemonTrainerNeats. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.